She's so fine. This haul is all mine, because Cammy's so fine.
Today in Tracey's basement,
I've got a bunch of Cammies.
welcome back to the basement, welcome to the channel. If you've never been here before, today Jason has a Cammy haul.
I've been waiting, these got pushed back and pushed back and pushed back. Dying to open these. I got some more Cammies, I got some Cammies for the collection. Anybody who's been following us or talks to us all the time in Basement Geeks or on Twitter and stuff that knows I love Cammy. I love Cammy. Cammy
Jason's
is my
a little bit of a fan.
Cammy is my Street Fighter girl, and I've had these. I got these. I put this on my list on Instagram of. I think it was number 2 on my top 5 things you got me for Christmas, and I'm just getting to open it now because we got backed up so much.
Behind.
It's backed up, so I'm gonna put these down here.
So these were the Christmas items, and we have one other Cammy that we have to open.
Yeah, this was just kicking around. I gotta get these open. I've been meaning to get these on the shelf for a while. This video game shelf back here, that's probably gonna get a whole reworking because we have so much stuff to open. I think I'm mainly going to be able to get our Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter stuff on here because we got we got some Street Fighter stuff to open. That's yours next.
Yeah,
so,
we have more Street Fighter stuff. Today it's the Cammies.
You said I could do a Cammy video today, so I'm super super happy. And I'm going to start with this one because this is the one that Adriana really likes and wants me to open. This is the Cryptozoic Knockout Cammies.
So these are just like the bombshells, which you guys know we love, and we actually opened a bunch of the little knockouts a while back.
Oh
that
yeah,
you can see behind Jason there.
Big line
so this is the full-size knockout of Cammy.
And this just looks awesome. I love what Cryptozoic did with the bombshells line like this. So I was pretty excited when they announced they were making a Cammy, and you can get Sakura and Chun-Li as well. But of course, I was getting my Cammy.
Of course.
Cammy is my girl. And I believe they're coming out with a red Sonya of these. So, like, Cryptozoic are like, hey, Jason, what do you want?
Yeah.
I'm like,
here's all the things for you, Jason.
Yeah, let's focus on all the things you like first. And so now, you guys are my favorites. But let's take a look at this Cammy. So you are very super familiar with the bombshell style. So I will let you go to town and start talking about her.
Yeah, so you guys know I love my bombshells. This is a very similar style that they've done, but with the Street Fighter ladies, and they call them knockouts, of course, and it translates really nicely.
Very nicely.
So it's got that kind of a sexy style, but also a little bit, what do you want to call, stylized, with the bigger head and the great big eyes and everything.
It's a stylized vinyl for sure.
So she, of course, has her green bodysuit with the green army stripes on her legs.
And of course the thong.
Of course the thong.
Gotta have the thong in Cammy's bodysuit. So.
She has those awesome big army boots. I love her big army boots.
Yeah.
Because she's all about the legs, of course.
Yeah, she's all about kicking. Well, cannon spike and stuff like that is her special moves. Actually, Chun-Li's all about kicking too.
Actually, yeah.
And Sakura's got quite a few kicking moves too. It's just, they like to kick.
Ladies and legs.
Kicking.
Ladies and legs. So they did do a great job on her legs, which is like her big feature, is the big, nice, strong legs. But they, of course, also have her adorable red beret hat and the nice blonde braids all going down, and they're like swirling.
Yeah. But most importantly, it's got to have the 2 little
has to have those little spikes.
Little hair flips. That's
like
perfect.
A signature thing for her.
You have that on the figure, and I'm sold. So that's perfect. Her face is adorable. It's absolutely so adorable. Like, I don't mind collecting cute stuff. You know, some people are like, oh, guys collecting cute stuff. Nah, screw it, it's Cammy. So I like it. She got the little kind of scar mark on her face because she's got her scar blushing on both sides too, and of course the big red arm guards, but the camo print on the legs. This is wonderful. I love it. So
it's an awesome little pose for her too. She's got like the hip kind of popped up on one side.
That's just kind of like the bombshell pose, I think.
Yeah,
it's the basic.
I
think they all kind of have their hip out on one side. If you look at even the DC ones up there, they're all sticking their hip out because that's kind of part of the style of them. I think they're all
the little aesthetic of
they're all kind of supposed
so feminine and cute.
It's like that sexy little pose, right? So it's just I don't know, it's cute.
It's more noticeable on her, I think, because
she's not in a big like bulky suit or nothing like that. She's just in a bodysuit.
The bodysuit.
So, all right, and the next two things I have to show off are action figures, and I'm going to do this one first. This is an older figure. This is the Figuarts Kai figure, and the final one we're gonna do. This is the Figurarts that you got me for Christmas, and I had a little tail to go with that. But let's take a look at the Figuarts Kai, Cammy. Now, this is from Street Fighter 4.
Yes.
This is an older figure that was found. We bought this a while ago, but it still wasn't brand new when we bought it.
No, it was. It had been hanging out at a comic shop for a while.
But this is Street Fighter 4. This is like a 2008 style figure or something like that. I don't know. It's old. It's a good few years old. This was back when Figuarts Kai were more affordable.
Yeah, they have since risen.
The figures are a little bigger now, Figuarts Kai, but their prices some of them have gotten ludicrous, and they're really nice figures, don't get me wrong. Figuarts Kai are really nice figures, but I find normal price, they tend to ask too much for what the figure is, but if you can get a discount on a Figuarts Kai figure, they are fantastic looking figures. I'm not big on their Marvel or DC ones, though, where they reinvent them.
Yeah, they give them a little bit of
a Final Fantasy vibe.
Yeah, they have that pretty boy kind of a vibe that you get with a Final Fantasy character, and
I don't know, it doesn't mesh well with the Marvel.
I'm sure a lot of people like it, but
if it's your thing, it's cool, like because it's a neat mashup style, but it's just not. Doesn't work with the Marvel or DC guys for me. Her braid fell off while I was taking it. I took it off again, but she's got articulated braids on ball joints, so that's kind of surprising and kind of neat, really. So you can kind of pose her hair too.
Yeah, it's really cool.
It's a little loose.
Since she does so many kicks and stuff, it's nice that you can like move her braids around.
Make it more of like an action flowing pose and stuff. That's really cool.
So here's the Figuarts Kai. It of course has a ton of articulation. The Figuarts Kai are
they
usually
have lots
and lots of articulation, so you can move them around and whatnot. She is, again, the legs. So the legs are like the key feature. She's got these big, huge, powerful legs.
And then, Street Fighter 4, the character designs kind of started getting kind of bulkier and cartoonier,
a little
too.
Bit more muscular and the butt.
the butt.
Her butt is so muscular.
Very muscular, yeah. Very, very taut. It's very taut. Don't turn it into one of these videos.
I'll be good.
It'll get out of hand.
I'll be good.
It'll get out of hand. So I'm going to take over since you've lost the train of thought now by bringing up the butts. But yeah, I screwed everything up now. There's so much articulation that I just kind of really forked her around there.
There's kind of an extra bit of articulation in the shoulders. There's like 2 or 3 ways that you can twist so that you can get really...
Yeah, there is literally tons of articulation in this. Okay, so there's ball joints on the feet, twist joints on the boots, of course the ratchet joints on the knees, and of course ball joints on the, where the leg connects to the torso. And then of course twisting. There's a lot of articulation, okay? There's a lot of articulation. Her hair articulates, okay? Her hair articulates. And of course, we got to get into the details of the figure now, so I'll let you dive into that.
Honestly, okay, so she's wearing the same outfit, of course, as this one with the marks on the legs and everything.
Gotta have that classic green outfit.
When I think about detail, the first thing I notice is the braids. The braids are so well done. They have all those little... Like, it looks like braids. It looks like braids. And you can see all the separate strands and everything. Yeah. It's really, really nice with the little puffs at the end there. And, of course, again...
Gotta have the hair.
Spikes coming out the front.
Little front hair tail there.
There's a lot of detail on her gloves as well, with all the little lines and I don't know what you call them, sparring gloves and guards.
Just combat bracers.
Yeah,
They're her combat bracers.
That works.
I am
very nice.
I am on fire. So
lame. So there's a lot of detail rather in those as well, and the fists are really done well as well. She's in a gripping pose right there.
Yep, of course. And the bodysuit paint has got shading on it.
Yeah,
so
that's
really
nice.
a good thing. It's got a little bit of shading on it, so you can see some contouring. You can see some like abdominal muscles, and it's a little more shaded up here where she would have some neck shadow and stuff like that. Again, the amount of posability that you can get these characters in is absolutely crazy. Just the pictures on the box. I'm going to have tons of pictures up anyway. You guys know I always put pictures in our videos when I'm editing.
One thing I will say about this one, in case some people don't like it, this particular figure and some of the other Play Arts Kai figures, the articulation points are fairly noticeable.
Yes.
So if you're not a fan of that's something to note.
That's one thing you kind of gotta expect, though, when you have an extremely highly articulated figure.
That's the thing, though. That's the price you pay for being able to put it in so many poses.
Yeah, because that's a thing with Figuarts, too, Identify, is... though they do a pretty good job of hiding it for the most part, figures with high articulation, you are going to see joints.
Yeah. Especially if you're not wanting to spend a clear fortune.
Otherwise, you're just going to have statues that you can do nothing with.
Yeah. But I mean, statues are nice too, but...
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
we have tons of statues.
To be able to play with them and put them in the poses that you want, you're going to see these little areas where things don't quite match up.
Yeah, but that's... I mean, come on. If that's your nitpicking there, I mean, really, like, what do people expect? Come on. She also comes with the extra parts, so she's got a kind of yelling face... kind of, I don't know, probably yelling at her cannon spike or something like that. She's got hands that aren't in fists. They're kind of, like, you know.
With the fingers back a little bit.
And, of course, she comes with the cannon spike for when she's doing her move, and her foot is basically a big spike of fire. So
yeah, we're going to have to figure out exactly how that goes
I'll get it in a picture, because if I do that, I'm not going to be able to stand her up on the table while we move on to the next one.
Yeah, we will definitely have a picture of that, because that looks really cool on the box.
Yeah. And now, this is the one I'm really excited to get into. I actually have a Ryu on the shelf from this line, actually. He's never been on the channel, because I've had him for a long time.
Oh, we had him before we even started
YouTubing. Yeah, we didn't just start collecting on YouTube, trying to... get hits and stuff like that. Just do what's popular and not what you love. That way you'll get all the hits. You'll be famous. I feel like I'm throwing shade, but I just am so sick of people like that. But now we're going to dive into the Figuarts Cammy. And this, you want to talk about poseability.
Oh yeah, Figuarts are amazing.
Alright, I'm going to dig all the parts out first beforehand, though, because I'll be here all day talking to you while I open it. There's not a single twist tie. This is awesome.
Every time there's no twist ties, it's the best thing ever.
How did this come out? I can't get it back in. I can't figure. You know what? It's not important. Let's move on with the figure.
First of all, there may have been threats made when we discovered this one.
Okay, that's what I was going to bring up. Okay, so Tracy was Christmas shopping for me, and we happened into a comic shop in Sydney called the Local NPC. And they had their Street Fighter Figurarts figures on for half off. And Tracy was just hoping I didn't notice and I would wander in the store, she would buy it. But I noticed, and I basically laid down low. I said, we've been together for just who knows how long now. And you know what I love. And you know that I love Cammy. And if you don't leave with that 50% off Cammy, we're getting divorced for Christmas.
True story, guys. True story.
It's like, we're getting a divorce for Christmas if you don't leave with that, because that's the one thing that I asked for Christmas, that I wasn't caring about surprises or not, and I saw that, and I said, that better be on my Christmas list, or we're done.
So, SH Figuarts, of course, you guys know, is the really super articulate Figuarts line. It is a little bit smaller, of course, than these ones. These ones are bigger. They all have kind of a standard size. This one looks a little bit different than the other two. The jumpsuit is a little bit lighter of the green.
Well, this is Street Fighter 5.
This is Street Fighter 5. So
this one's Street Fighter 4, and that's Street Fighter 2. Cammy didn't change that much from Street Fighter 2 to Street Fighter 4.
But in the Street Fighter 5 outfit, she has the holster jacket gear on, whatever you want to call that. I think it's just a holstered gear. And she has the pack on one of her legs there with some pockets. She still has the big bright red arm guards and gloves.
Yeah, well, you can't change her too much, or it just won't be Cammy anymore. There's some characters that have classic elements to their design that if you adjust it, if you adjust it too much, it's just not the character anymore.
She does also still have the hat and the big army boots, but she does not have the green ammo kind of camo
going down her legs.
gear.
No.
on her legs.
Now her
camel.
Yeah, I don't know where you're going. You're just making up stuff. Just making up stuff.
Again.
Blues Clues. Let's rhyme.
And she does, of course, have the big long yellow
long braids,
which again are very nicely detailed.
Now she's got that signature hair flip again. Like I said, that's very important to me. She got to have that hair flip. I don't know why. It's got to have the hair flip, even right down to the little figures like the kid robots. There, they got to have the hair flip.
It wouldn't look right without it.
I know. It's just got to have it. Her bodysuit actually has a little bit of mesh design on it. It's not a flat green.
Oh yes, so it does.
On the sides, it's got mesh design because the character models in Street Fighter V were quite a bit. They keep getting more and more detailed. Not Street Fighter V was not my favorite Street Fighter game by far, but of course, Cammy. So,
exactly.
Cammy's my answer to everything Street Fighter. But Cammy. So if somebody says I don't like this, but Cammy. Yes, of course. She's got very detailed body, very well sculpted. She's got the big boots and everything on.
Speaking of sculpt, the legs. You might not be able to tell here, you might be able to tell in the closer-up pics, but her legs are, like, really muscular
very sculpted.
In this figure. You can see, like, that she's tensing, and you can see, like, the tendons.
Yeah,
in the front
it's
of her
tendons.
Yeah.
Tendons. I don't know. I think it's just really sculpted muscle. Tendons. Make it sound like she's got varicose veins or something. So, no,
you know what I mean.
This is, no, she definitely got a muscular legs.
You can see the power in her legs.
You can tell that when she hits you with one of these, you're toast. Again, lots of articulation. It's a Figurarts. I shouldn't have to tell you how much articulation of Figurarts have. Figurarts are amazing.
Yeah, I say articulation. That's like their thing is super articulate.
Yes. She can box. Look at that. Like, look, I'm like a stupid kid trying to review stuff. I love it. I love toys. So, she of course, got the scar on her face again. Yep. Very, very cute, kind of flat designed face. Wouldn't say there's too much detail in the face because they are kind of, they're not anime, but they are kind of
a little bit of an anime.
Little bit anime
style.
design, very classic gaming design where it's a little bit cartoony.
Yeah.
Got the jagged jaw and stuff like that, so it's got a little bit of an anime style.
They did do an excellent job on the eyes.
Yeah.
They're very small because it's a smaller figure and it's a more to scale kind of a figure.
Yes.
So, but
for sure.
The eyes are smaller, of course.
It's
but they are very detailed when you actually look in at them. Yeah. They're very nicely detailed.
It's a very fantastic figure. The butt, the thong's a little too up it. Like she's gonna have trouble walking after she hits a cannon spike the wrong way. They might have went a little bit overboard on the thong, but you know, I'm mostly going to be showing the figure from the front. So,
there's actually a progression where like this one is kind of normal.
Yeah.
And
this one gets a little tighter.
Tight.
And like this is just that thong's going right up like that. That can't be comfortable. Can't be.
You don't know.
Can't be. If she falls down and she hooks that on something, it's going to split her in twain. I'm telling you. But, no, it's a fantastic figure. Oh, I've lost her.
You did?
But,
I couldn't breathe there for a minute.
No, it is a fantastic figure. Again, it comes with multiple faces, so she's got a yelling face. It's got her kind of stern looking off to the side face. Figurarts always come with extra hands. It's actually less hands than usual for a figure.
Yeah, a lot of the, we have some other Figurarts
but
that usually have with 3 extra sets.
Yeah, but this comes with some extra stuff that a lot of Figurarts don't come with as well, which I will get to. But, of course, she's got the same hands as the last one, kind of, you know, like that. And she's got the action hands that are so common in a lot of these figures where you're like...
You gotta be able to do this.
Yeah, so cool, so cool. But I'd say the reason she comes with a few less hands than a lot of them is because she actually comes with some effects, which is really, really cool. So she comes with her cannon spike, of course, just like the other one.
Gotta have that.
This cannon spike, it looks like her leg goes right through.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll try that in the picture, see how it works, see if it works out. Looks like it might come apart and snap around her leg. So that might make it
a little bit
easier to get it through. And she comes with a ground effect, or is this... No, I don't know if it's her coming down effect or if it's a ground effect.
It could be either, I think.
I'm not 100% sure.
There might be a few different options.
I'll look into it. It's not important. It's an effect. It's an effect.
You're going to see her just all over our Instagram.
I'll figure out what it is, because effects are cool. That's all that matters, is effects are cool. The figure is extremely poseable. It is well sculpted. It's a gorgeous figure. And it's Cammy. It's Cammy.
It's Cammy. He's obsessed with Cammy, you guys.
I'm not obsessed with Cammy. I just really like Cammy. If I
are slightly obsessed.
She is a really, really great Street Fighter character. I've got her arms on. She got a bodysuit. No, you're making me sound like a pervert.
That is a Jason's little Cammy haul that he is so happy to
finally got to open these.
We have the Cryptozoic Knockout, the PlayArts Kai figure, and the SH Figuarts figure. They're all awesome in their own way. Jason is so happy to finally have them open.
I know that I kept putting them off because we kept getting behind on other stuff, and then boxes would come, and then people mailed us stuff in, and I tried to give the kindness of people priority.
Of course.
over the stuff, and this backlog, and I was like, I gotta get this done.
We had to get to it eventually.
When you said let's do the camis, I was like, yes, yes,
finally,
yes. So we can do the camis.
You guys, let us know in the comment section below what you think of these 3 different camis. Which one is your favorite of the 3 that we opened today? Do you like Street Fighter, and who's your favorite character? Talk to us in the comment
tell me your
section.
favorite Street Fighter character. I was a big Street Fighter player. But I liked so many of them. And then there's those people who would use Dalsim, because Dalsim could reach across the screen, and you just play against people who suck, and you just keep punching across the screen. They'd be like, stop it! Stop it! It's called zoning! Learn how to fight it!
If you enjoyed the video, please give us a big thumbs up. Share with your friends, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Snapchat at Tracey's Basement, Jason from TV on Twitter, and of course, as always, guys, keep coming back for more Tracey's Basement. Bye.
Bye.